steel with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. We'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Purdy is set up to throw it here. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 20.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Purdy now to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Sends it out toward the sideline. Kittle brings it in for the completion. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Jerome Jennings, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Bengals nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
This is Fant on the short completion. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Wide 80.
Now Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
Thomas. Here we go. Can.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
On 1, right?
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
11.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now a short one to Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it.
180. Nice one.
Burrow will throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, 39 yards. And the Bengals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Get set.
Now Purdy. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jawan Jennings that time. And it's 3rd down and 2.
3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
118. Watch out. Slow.
McCaffrey following the penalty. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yellow.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey from 19 yards away. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Bengals 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. This is Fant on the short completion. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go. Bengal first down.
Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forcing the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Here's Burrow. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On one, ready?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's get set. Wide 80. What? Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Wide 80. What is that?
Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go. 12. Wide 80.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the play off in time.
Frustrating for the head coach, frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, 92 yards. And the Bengals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. McPherson on for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 6.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down.
Purdy from the gun. Finding Bourne here over the middle. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Run around set. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. Purdy will look to throw again here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
A 7-yard gain. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Get set. Yellow.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is born. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and goal.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Niners 21, Bengals 17. Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try and snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 21, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partners, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now it's Burrow. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up.
Now Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
12.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. 180. Right side. Stop.
Right back to Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, can. Stop.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Shoves him aside. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's get set. 180. Right up. 11 mighty. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Big shot.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Here's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
180. Shot.
To throw, Burrow. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go, here we go. Can. Stop.
Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now second down and a few inches.
11, Thomas. Here we go. Stop.
Throwing, Burrow. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
You could have had a good game, bro, but you literally cheese blitzed all game. You played no defense. Takes no skill to cheese blitz.
Here's 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
For the field goal, a 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
Bro, play defense. Stop cheese blitzing. Let's get this game over with.
With the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. First throw in overtime now for Burrow. That's caught, Andre Yoshibas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down.
Here we go.
At the 48-yard line.
Right, Eddie. Right, shot. Stop.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw in that play with a loss. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
11 mighty, 11 MT, 11 MT, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
Now Burrow. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with it. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And Burrow going to throw again. Gesicki hauling in the quick throw. And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
A Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
49ers 24. To kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Fox. Yellow. 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 Yellow.
Purdy to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
2nd and 10.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow. 118. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 26.
And a 49er first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 20, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Get set, get set.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.